if you're looking for the best camera that you will use to shoot your videos, your YouTube videos, or any type of video you shoot this 2024, here are some of the things you should consider. There are a lot of things you should consider before you plan getting a camera. And first things first is your budget. How much have you planned out for you to spend on getting both your camera and your lens? Do you already have a lens and you just want to get a camera body, or do you have a camera body and you want to invest more in a lens? Secondly, you have to put into consideration what type of content you're creating, whether sit down content like this one, or either you're creating vlog content, or yes, whichever type of content you're creating. With this, you will know what type of camera you need to get, the size, the portability, the weight, what you actually need or what you actually want. Yes. Another thing after you have known the type of content you want to make is the type of camera you want to buy. That is the features that the camera will possess. Whether it would be a camera that just has only manual features, where you will be the one to dial in all the settings you want to use while shooting your videos, or a camera that does all the work for you. That is a camera that works on auto mode, autofocus, auto ISO, and everything will be done automatically. Do also hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post a video, you'll be notified about it. Another thing is the look and feel of the camera, what you want to get out of the camera. Do you want your videos to look cinematic? Do you just want your videos to look like a normal content camera? Do you want your videos to look retro? You would also want to know, depending on when you are shooting your content, whether the camera you would want to get will be good to shoot in low light, meaning that if you're shooting at night, if you're shooting in the dark, you'd be able to get crisp video out of the camera so that your videos will still come out clean whenever you are editing. Another thing that I will stress on is the audio. Do you want to use an external audio, or do you want to use the audio that is coming directly from the camera? This is something that you would need to really consider, because a good audio with a bad video, people could watch it, but a good video with a very bad audio, it would actually be hard to watch. Yes, just take for example where you're watching me like this, but so that's it. Now note this, there is no perfect camera. What you just do is, with your budget, find a camera that suits what you want to do, that has less stress and less problem to the usability, the features that you think are very nice, that you really love in your videos, and yeah, just get it for yourself. Because as I said, there is no perfect camera. Now, if you don't have a budget on the camera you want to get, you can actually start up with your smartphone. As of this video, I'm shooting it with a smartphone, and yes, you can be able to use what you have if you have zero amount of money in your bank account, and yes, you can start up with that. Or if you're a gaming creator, you can decide to use the webcam on your laptop or the webcam on your system. And now let's go into slightly cheap, or yes, cheap kind of cameras that you can be able to use. Now, this would be in favor of gamers, or yeah, in favor of those that will be shooting indoor content. And yeah, the prices of these cameras will be displayed while they are being shown. Now, if you're an indoor creator that makes gaming content, or depending the kind of content you create, and you do not have enough money to get a whole load of a very big camera, you can invest in getting webcams. Now, I'm talking about the Logitech webcam. You can get the Logitech webcam, any webcam that is actually nice. That can be the Logitech Brio 4K or the Logitech Brio 100, or any webcam that is actually nice that would not break the bank. You can also check out the Insta360 link. Now, this Insta360 link is a popularly known webcam that lots of gamers use and lots of content creators use. Now, this webcam, you just place it on top of your laptop or on top of your desktop, and yes, it can be able to track your face. It rotates 360. Now, if you're looking for something that you actually hold in your hand, you can actually invest in point and shoot cameras. And yes, if you're talking about point and shoot cameras, you can invest in the Sony ZV-1F. Now, this is a point and shoot camera targeted at vloggers because it has great autofocus. And yes, there are not much things you do. You just turn on the camera, flip the screen, and hit the record button, and you're good to go. And it can also take nice photos. It's a point and shoot camera, meaning that it doesn't have interchangeable lenses. Now the last on my list, which is one of the best that I watch the videos that really come out of it, is the Insta360 Ace Pro. Now this camera records videos in 360 mode. This time around it doesn't rotate. Now the Insta360 Pro is not a camera that I would recommend using in a studio set. Yes, because there are better cameras that can be able to use this. And yes, you can also be able to use your smartphones and connect them to your PC and use it as webcams. Now let us go into cameras that you do a lot more manual settings and inputs on them, and cameras that you'd be able to change their lenses that have lots of settings on them. Will I call them professional cameras? As at this point, these cameras are cameras that are of a slightly higher budget, or will I say yes, a higher budget. First on the list is the ZV-E10. Now this is a camera that loads and loads of content creators and filmmakers, will I say filmmakers, are actually using to create their movies. The thing is, they have the body of the camera and they buy good lenses that would fit on this camera and would be able to give them crisp and clear visuals. The Sony ZV-E10 is known as an entry-level content creation camera. It can be used for vlogs and it can also be used in a studio setting. Lots of these cameras are going to be used in a studio setting. The DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Now this is a beast of a camera. Now why did I call it a beast of a camera? It comprises of both an inbuilt gimbal, it comes out with great professional looking videos, and yes, it is portable. Will I say it's not really good for a studio setting because of how small it is. Now going down to some other cameras, we have the Sony ZV-E1 and yes, the Sony A lineup series. That is from the Sony A6000 to maybe the Sony A6700. Now if you don't have a budget, meaning you want to break your bank, or you have enough money to buy a camera, or you want to go professionally into filmmaking, you can go into buying the Sony FX3 or the Sony FX30. Yes, Sony FX3 is the bigger brother to Sony FX30. But remember that it is not the camera that matters, it is the content you actually make with the camera. So pick wisely. And the thing there is, always work with your budget so that you not go poor all of a sudden. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now on the comment section, tell me the camera that you're actually using now or the camera that you want to purchase. And yeah, do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I drop a video. And yes, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.